Good morning. Today I wanted to do a video about just kind of typical things that people will bring to the hospital once they go in to have their baby. The stuff on this list, it's not necessarily the stuff that I personally am packing. I think I'm going to make another video on that as I get a little bit closer to my due date, just because I'm not somebody who needs a whole lot. There's a lot of stuff on this list that I probably wouldn't necessarily bring myself, but some people find it really helpful. Some people want to have everything at their disposal if they need it. So I'm hoping that this list can help you out if you're kind of looking where to start with packing your hospital bag, just to give you some ideas. I'm going to break it down into like 3 different lists, I guess. The first list is going to be for mom. The second list is going to be for dad, partner, just your support person if they're staying with you. And then the third list is going to be for baby. Let's get right into it. First one's pretty self-explanatory. You want to pack extra clothes, shoes, socks, just kind of the necessities that way. Labor can be a very messy process. If you have the opportunity or if you're interested, I know that there are some women that like to bring their own delivery clothes. Like there are some delivery dresses that you can purchase if you don't want to wear like the hospital gown. Number 2, this kind of goes a little bit along with the clothing. Bring a sweater, bring a blanket, bring slippers, anything to help keep you comfy. During my labor and delivery for my 2 kids that I have already, there was a spot in labor where it was like I was transitioning into getting ready to push and I would get the shakes and I was cold. So having an extra blanket was incredible for me. Then after the labor and delivery, I don't know why, but they keep your room so stinking cold. Like I was freezing. Number 3, maternity tops, nursing tops, bras, whatever, if you're planning on nursing or feeding your baby. Number 4, comfortable underwear. You're having a baby, so once everything's said and done, you want to be comfortable. Number 5 along that line is also adult diapers. They're life-changing. Honestly, to me, just having underwear and a pad, I was so scared of like slipping, something leaking. Adult diapers, you don't have to worry about that, and it's wonderful. It's temporary. Sometimes I feel like there's a stigma on it, but those were so helpful for me, especially in that first while after having the baby. Number 6, if you are a glasses or contacts wearer, do not forget to pack them. Number 7 is a hairbrush, and I put shampoo on the list as well, so like stuff to wash your hair. One of the most amazing things after labor is when you finally get to have a shower. So I would definitely recommend like bringing a shampoo or a conditioner or something just to help kind of refresh you. Nothing feels better than that first shower. Number 8, toothbrush and toothpaste. That's again pretty self-explanatory. You don't know how long you're going to be in the hospital. I know in Canada you might be in there a little bit longer than you would in the States, because if you're not paying out of pocket for a hospital room, it's less urgent for you to get out as soon as possible. Number 9, pads. Self-explanatory, lots is going on down there. You are going to have some bleeding. Be prepared, bring pads. Our hospital does provide lots of stuff, but I also found that by the time I left the hospital with both my kids, I had depleted their little baggie of goodies that they would give to me. So bring some of your own just in case. Number 10, nursing pads. You can get disposable ones, you can get reusable ones, whatever you want to do. 11, lip balm. And the last thing you want to worry about is having chapped lips when you're trying to push a baby out. Number 12, nipple cream. If you are planning on nursing your baby, definitely helpful to have, because things get dried out, things get chapped, things just hurt a little bit. So like a lanolin nipple cream, great idea to have at the hospital and then again at home. Number 13, baby wipes. Baby wipes are literally used for everything, especially even in our house right now. I've got 2 toddlers. I use baby wipes for absolutely everything. I don't remember if the hospital really provides them when you're changing the baby. I think they do, but it's nice to kind of bring your own as well, just in case. And baby wipes are actually really good for a quick refresh. Like if you're in labor, if things are going on, like just take a wipe down your face, just a quick refresh, reset, you're good to go. Number 14 on the list is lotion. You don't want to have to deal with dry skin, dry hands, whatever. Number 15 is hand sanitizer. I know lots of people bring hand sanitizer everywhere. Probably a good idea. You can keep it on hand, and then if people come to visit you and your baby, you can either ask them to go wash their hands or just use some hand sanitizer before holding the baby. Number 16, things to do to pass the time or distract you from pain. Bring your phone, I guess. But I mean, you could do like a couple little games together, word searches, puzzles, whatever it is that you guys like to do. If you like to play video games and you want to bring a freaking Switch, absolutely. Like, why not? Some people, when they're in labor, you're in labor for so long before things start getting too painful or too whatever. If you have to be induced, again, it could be a little bit of a waiting game. So bring things to do to keep you guys occupied. Number 17, nail clippers. Not a bad idea. Bring nail clippers for you, whoever else. Bring nail clippers even for the baby if you want, I guess, or a nail file. Number 18 is a labor comb. This is something that I have not personally brought with me the first 2 times, but I did purchase one for this time around because the contractions with my daughter were so bad that I was digging my keys into my leg to try and distract me from the pain. So a labor comb is not a bad idea. Number 19, this is a given, deodorant. Please bring deodorant. Number 20, some women like to bring makeup. If that's something that you're interested in, absolutely just pack like a small makeup bag, whatever you want to do. Do your makeup beforehand, do your makeup afterwards, even after the first shower. Number 21, tissues, Kleenex, whatever you want to call it. Not a bad idea to pack it. Not all hospital rooms, I think, provide it if you need it. Plus, it's just nice to have something on hand and available as soon as you need it. Plus, I'm pretty sure that like the Kleenex and stuff in hospitals aren't great. Number 22, hair ties or a headband. Definitely a good idea. Some women can do it with their hair down. I don't like my hair getting in the way, so I tie it up so often. Number 23, if you are planning on bringing makeup or anything else, a travel mirror is not a bad idea, or just like a small mirror. Then that way you don't necessarily have to leave the bed if you don't want to, or if you just want to check and make sure you're at least somewhat presentable before people start coming in to see you and the baby. Not a bad idea. Number 24, snacks. I love snacks. We bring lots of snacks and stuff. Along with that, number 25, bring water or Powerade or Gatorade. You're gonna need to keep up your hydration. There's a lot going on. 26, a phone and a phone charger. Probably an extra long phone charger because I don't know where the wall plugins will be in relation to the hospital bed. 27, medications. I'm on thyroid medication, so I try and bring that with me. But the hospital they should have your records and the kind of medication that you're on. So when I was in labor, they actually provided me with my thyroid medication in the morning. I didn't actually need to use my own. They just gave me what they had. Number 28 is a wallet and your medical information. Some people forget it, so it's on the list. My doctors and OBs, they always printed me out my prenatal records like beforehand. I don't think I've ever actually had to provide the physical copy, which is kind of bizarre, but I do think it's helpful if, like, let's say if you're in labor and if things are progressing really, really fast and you don't have time to sit in and register, absolutely, like, have that paperwork ready. If you're able to pre-register for your hospital, do it. Number 29, something that I found very helpful. It kind of goes along with, I guess, the baby category, but bring some formula. Like, there are companies, Similac and Famil, they send out samples of like their ready to feed formula that has a really good shelf life. If your milk isn't coming in and the hospital staff, like we've had in the past, are taking hours and hours and hours to even provide you anything. I waited like 3 hours once and I asked them for a spoon. Bring the ready to feed formula because it can be a game changer. To me, that one is a huge one that we will be bringing as well. For dad, spouse, partner, support person, these are some other good options for you. Again, phone and charger, change of clothes, comfy clothes, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, blanket or pillow for them. I'm not sure the sleeping situations where you are, maybe double check. I know we have a couch that I think pulls into a bed, but a blanket and a pillow, especially from home, it just makes it a little bit more comfortable. Snacks and water for them, a wallet or medications for them because the hospital isn't going to provide that. And then again, something to pass the time books, games, whatever you want. Make sure that mom is okay first. It's your job to be there for mom. Make sure that she has what she needs. And I guess that's something you guys can talk about. Stuff for the baby. Clothes, obviously. You can bring them a newborn hat, some scratch mittens. Number 3, swaddling blankets, keep them nice and warm. The hospital does provide some, but if you want to use your own, you're more than welcome to. Number 4 is burp cloths. Babies are messy, babies spit up, especially probably in those first few days. Baby's not really going to be used to drinking milk or formula, so definitely a good idea to have burp cloths on hand. Number 5 is diapers. So I know that our hospital does provide some diapers, but it's not necessarily enough. You could probably ask for more, but I like to have some extra ones on hand. Typically, what we do, we actually end up packing like a diaper bag and then bringing that with our stuff. Number 6 is a nursing pillow or a nursing cover. So I have a nice big nursing pillow. It really helps because then you're not holding the baby up all the time. Nursing cover. So when it's just me and my husband in the room, I wouldn't care. Whatever, nurses, anybody can come in. But if my dad is there visiting and if baby needs to be fed, then yeah, I would love to have a nursing cover just to contain a little bit of privacy. Number 7 is a car seat. Make sure that you guys have a car seat before you go to the hospital. Depending on where you are when labor starts or when you guys have to go in, somebody may have to bring you the car seat, but they're not going to let you leave unless you have a car seat for the baby. Number 8, this is something that we are bringing personally. We have a bulb syringe. So this one is our bulb syringe. I actually took this from the hospital after having my daughter because my daughter, she came out so fast. The way that they kind of explained it is that she didn't have enough time through the birth canal to kind of express all of the fluid out of her like lungs and stuff. So there were constant times throughout the night that she would be like choking and gagging just on fluid. And again, the postpartum nurses weren't super great. So all she would do would be come in, grab the syringe, and then like suck it out, which is fine. So I definitely made sure to bring it home with us, but I will be bringing this for my next one. Not a bad idea. It's going to give me peace of mind to help if something's going on because I don't want to have to wait forever for a freaking nurse to come into my room to give me some help. Number 9, if you are interested in starting it early, you can bring some soothers with you to the hospital. We did that for both kids. And if that's not what you want to do, then that's fine. Doesn't make a difference to me either way. It's just an option. Number 10, anything that you are wanting to bring for the baby announcement. So some people make little wooden signs. Some people bring specific like fancier clothes. When I was looking up what to put in your hospital bag, these are some of the items that came up the most frequently. Most often, they're the most used. Definitely some good ideas on there. Hopefully this could help you out. Hopefully it gives you at least a decent place to start. I know with us and our son, I think we overpacked a little bit. And then when I realized like, oh, I'm not actually going to use that much stuff, then I packed hospital bags. Then I packed a little bit less for my daughter. Thanks guys for watching. Hopefully this video was a little bit helpful. Hopefully you guys are getting excited and ready to go if that's the stage that you're in. Thanks guys again, and we will see you next time.